So similar to my last video, kind of going over how the different aspects in the game and different keywords are interacting in interesting ways or ways that are non-intuitive, I got another question that was about whether or not the blood mist triggering corpse explosion is reading your character rank versus reading a base rank of the skill. So to be able to test that, I just wanted to very quickly show you what the damage on a rank 1 corpse explosion looks like. So it's 322 to 393 damage. And then when I put in all of my points plus 2 skills from my gear, notice that damage goes up to 517 to 632. So obviously like a very big damage increase. So when I cast normal corpse explosion, at this point, I just want to find a monster that I can do this to multiple times over. I'm also going to try to minimize the differences in other modifiers that I have. So I have damage to close and damage to far, and then damage when monsters are wounded, etc., or are no longer healthy. So I want to try to keep it as consistent as possible. But let me just go ahead and find a monster that I can kind of test this on. Maybe we can actually just use this guy right here as the example if we can get him to stand near a corpse. Okay, so there he goes. He's full life. Let's get him back over here. He doesn't want to be near the corpse. I understand that. Boop. All right, so once he gets back into range of this corpse. So right there, about 700 damage, right? I think we all saw that. That was pretty simple. Let me go ahead and get another corpse on him. Get him back over here. There we go. And blood mist. Oh, 400 damage on that tick. So I think it's pretty clear just from that one little piece of testing that the monster is taking different amounts of damage depending on what is and is not activating the corpse explosion that I'm casting. Now that isn't great, I think. Just right now, I already have a rank 7 corpse explosion, and that's with only +1 on my pants and +1 on my amulet. I think that there's a very good world where I can bare minimum hit rank 9 on skills, and I think that anything that's only triggering a rank 1 version of a skill versus my manual skill of being rank 9 is a pretty huge difference in overall power output, and potentially is limiting in different design space for when they want to add more things that kind of automate these skills or make it so you get free casts of skills. Now, the other thing that I did want to point out though is that it is clearly reading other modifiers. So this one says that corpse explosion becomes a darkness skill that's going to leave an area of shadow damage corruption. I can just show you that. Here, let me cast corpse explosion. You see we get the big open area of poison damage. And then when I use blood mist to do it as well, we also do. So from that line of testing, what I can surmise is, and also you notice that the size of the corpse explosion was similar, and you'll see that we have enhanced corpse explosion. Corpse explosion's radius is increased. So it looks like when we're using things that say trigger a cast of a skill, which again our blood mist does because of this aspect that we are wearing, that it's only casting a rank 1 version of the skill, but it is reading all other modifiers of the skill itself. So it's as if we cast it, but only a rank 1 version of it. So again, I personally do not like that. I'm not saying that is inherently wrong because it does open up design space in a different way. But whenever you're looking at aspects or skills that are saying that you're getting free casts of things, I would just say double check how effective they are, because you might be expecting to get your rank 7 corpse explosion like I thought that I was when I had all my points in this, when in reality, you're only getting a rank 1 version of it, at least for this specific aspect. If you had any other aspects that say that you're getting free casts of things, if you could try to do similar testing and get back to me, you can either hit me up in the comments here, or you can jump down to the Discord where I plan on doing a lot of this style of hyper granular testing in this game. Please feel free to do so. I'd love to have you in the community and I'd love to see what you're doing. But yeah, another just quick video highlighting some mechanics for the game that I think will be important for us to understand moving forward when we're theory crafting builds and we're all trying to walk into game release, trying to play our most super overpowered, mega hype versions of our builds. We should know this type of stuff so that we don't end up crafting some pretty subpar or mid builds. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope that you found it informative or entertaining, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.